do this again. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching this. I don't like that either. Dang it, this sun is bright. We're recording? Yes, we are recording. Thank God. Start over. 9mm rounds. 9mm rounds. 9mm. I can't get this together. It's been a day. So, and I gotta hurry up because I gotta work tonight. So, let's start over. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How are y'all doing? I know y'all missed this face made for radio, but that's okay. As always, my name is James, and you're watching another episode of OCB TV, where we pretend that we know what we're doing, but in all reality, we don't. It's okay. It's all right. But thank you anyways, and please go ahead while you're here, like and subscribe, and check out the notifications in the box below, and let's get into this. So what we're doing is we're actually spinning off from last week's episode. We have a whole series planned, but we can get that next week. But anyways, what we're doing is we are actually doing a comparison, we're doing a comparison between 9mm home defense bullets and are hollow points created equal? I got a feeling they're not. And so it's really kind of an idea that you should really know your ammunition, first off, know your guns, train with your guns, know your laws, and then also know your ammunition. And so in case you don't have time, you don't have the range, I'm going to do a little comparison for you. I have 4 different types of ammunition. First one we're going to be trying is the Sierra. You see that one? The Sierra 115 grain jacketed hollow points. We used this last week. I wasn't too impressed. There was a lot of there wasn't a whole lot of bullet retention, which in the bullet retention, what that means is when it hits, it expands, and the more it expands, the more weight retention you get, the better the wound channel is when you talk about self-defense, or if you're shooting it, if you're hunting an animal, you want the wound channel. The second one we're going to have is the Federal Premium Home Defense. It's 147 grain jacketed hollow point. I can't wait to see that one. This one I'm really excited about, the Barnes Ammunition Vortex. It is, let me see, 115 grain TAC XP, whatever that means, but it sounds really cool. I mean, that's half the battle. Sounding cool, looking cool. Anyways, so really curious about this one. I really like the way this is done in a hunting rifle as far as that stuff goes. So I'm really curious to what the 9mm does. And then last but not least, we have Hornady Critical Duty 124 grain Luger XP. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Looks cool. It says Critical Duty, so it's gotta be good. Anyways, most time when people go and they look for ammunition, they look at brands, they look at price, or maybe even, that's a colorful box, maybe it's a zombie one, I don't know. But whatever it may be, it's really your job to know your gun, know your laws, know your ammunition. And so, in case you don't have the ability, we're going to do a little test today to see, are all hollow points created equal? I don't think so, but y'all be the judge here in a few minutes when we're done. So, yeah. But anyways, before we get too far into this, I'd like to thank our sponsor, My Kids, who so graciously gave up Christmas just so that I can afford to buy ammunition. Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. I know you don't know it yet, but when you watch this video, you're going to call me and go, what? Before you even call me, I just want you to know that I'm so thankful for you and your selflessness. You know what I'm trying to say. I love you guys. See you Christmas morning. Some people have asked, why do you shoot the fruit? First off, besides the really cool explosions and stuff like that, you get a really good visual of energy dump and stuff like that. So I really like it. Plus, Shauna wants a flower, vegetable garden, you know, whatever. And, I mean, there's no cooler way to put seeds in the ground, you know. Yeah. All right, guys. The first round is the Sierra 115 grain jacketed hollow point. It did not do very well against the watermelon last week, so hopefully it does better against the cantaloupe. Let's take a look. Yeah, it wasn't loaded. Cantaloupe was ripe. Let's go take a look. The next one's going to be the Federal Premium 147 grain jacketed hollow points. Really excited to see what this one is. First time I've shot this round, so really excited. All right, guys, Federal Premium going hot. Next one is the Hornady Plus B 124 grain critical defense, I believe. Be right back, let me make sure. As this one is the Hornady Critical Duty 124 grain Flex Lock Plus P, whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll see how it does against the cantaloupe. Woo, a little more mist with that one. All right guys, last but not least, we have the Vortex 150 grain TAC XP. Sounds cool. Here we go. Firing. Woo. Not too bad. Okay guys, so we just shot a bunch of cantaloupe, and really and truly, as far as the fruit test, they really all looked about the same. I didn't see any significant difference between any of them. I could have brought you all of them up here and showed, look at this one channel, but in all reality, y'all would have been like, was that the first one? Or because they all look the same. The only thing I like to see is it has a nice good wound channel. I mean, you can see the devastation it does to the fruit, so you can almost kind of see in a self-defense scenario, legal scenario, the traumatization it does to whatever it is you're shooting. So right now we got some ballistics gel. We're going to shoot the ballistics gel. This is really the main test that I really was looking forward to, is shooting the ballistics gel, and the reason being is because A, you get a really good visual of the wound channel. B, the goal is to capture the bullet in the ballistics gel, and not to over penetrate. That's the goal. That's the goal in a self-defense situation, is not to over penetrate. So yeah, and I know some of you are looking like, yeah, that's a nice hat. Yeah, it is a nice hat. If you're interested, go to my Instagram. Listen in the box below. Give me a message. We'll talk. So anyways, so let's get back to it. All right guys, the first one that we're shooting to the ballistics gel, we're going to keep the same order, or at least I don't really remember the order, but I do know that we did the Sierra one first, 115 grain jacketed hollow point. So we're going to shoot that one at a target and see what happens. Man, so not only did we not capture the bullet, it actually went through into the milk jug and out the other side. So there was an entrance and an exit. And so, like, to me, I would like to at least capture it in here to feel like it's an successful round, or if not, in the first milk jug. I don't like to go beyond the milk jugs, or at least beyond the first one. I feel like if it goes through this and through this, then it's potentially over penetrating. In my mind, that's the standard I set. Is it scientific? No, but it's my channel. I do what I want. But nice, pretty wound channel. There's no doubt about that. So I'm gonna see if I can't put one on this side now, and then we'll flip it around and try to stagger these enough where I can get enough, and I don't know, I don't want to compromise this thing too much, but I only got one big block, so that's what it is, guys. Everything costs money, and my kids have sacrificed enough. All right, now we're set up for the second one, on to number 2. The next one's going to be the 147 grain Federal Premium. I hope it stops it. Put my ear pro in so none of y'all hating on me on the video. Yeah, missed the damn block. Do it again. I basically skimmed the surface of this thing. Yeah, so let's try it again. 147 grain Federal Premium. Let's make a little better shot this time. That's better. Yeah. I know I'm an expert marksman and everything, but I mean, yeah, hey, things happen, guys. Just don't judge. So, the first round actually skimmed the surface, just barely. It's frustrating, I know. But second one actually got a really good one here. It did go through the block. It went in here, and then it got stuck right on the outer wall of that jug. So let's get it out of there and take a look at it. That right there is a thing of beauty, and that's what we're talking about. Like, you talking about bullet retention, or weight retention I should say, wound channel, and it so far it's the best one. It's the heaviest one we have, and it is Federal Premium 147 grain jacket hollow points, and wow, that thing is beautiful. And when we talk about weight retention, let me go get you the Sierra. I gotta go get another battery for the GoPro anyways, but let me go get you the one from last week that I can show you when we talk about weight retention, which weight retention expansion that creates wound channel. That's especially in the hunting world, when you're hunting for animals, that wound channel is important so that you can track your animal when you're done. So, but I'll be right back. Let me go get that one so I can show you. So this is what we just, this was the finished product of that Federal Premium. That's a really good expansion, really good weight retention. I really like it. This was the Sierra jacket hollow point we captured last week. And it's so teeny tiny. It's just not very impressive. Not what you want a home defense round. We have over penetration issues, and then just yeah, expansion. I just don't like it. It seems like it kind of falls apart and just doesn't have the expansion and the weight retention that you want in a self-defense ammunition, at least in my opinion. Guys, make your own opinion. Watch what I show, watch other channels, watch other videos, come up with your own conclusion, judge for yourself, you know. Whatever makes you happy. On to the next. All right, guys, next we have the 124 grain critical duty from Hornady. This was the Hornady. Check those angles. Damn, look at that. Awfully gray. So this was the Hornady critical duty, the 124 grain. And the hard part is for me is trying to keep these entrance wounds far enough apart so that it's not a compromised block. Man, I don't know how well we're going to see that wound channel, but the wound channel is actually here. A nice wound channel comes into the top, just below the surface, and then it really energy jumps here. And we actually went into the jug, but just barely. There is no exit wound. Yeah, I think it's in here. I hope it's in here. Woo! Okay, so we did capture the bullet, and here's your expanded bullet. It's kind of some kind of weird little etching in the middle, which I think is cool. We also found this piece of red, and let me show you the bullet itself. Bullet has this little, oh, is it gonna focus? It's gonna focus on me. Let me get out of the picture. Got this little red deal right in the center, and we actually recovered that thing. But here's your bullet, your expansion. It actually has pretty decent weight retention, a lot better than the Sierra. It did not, I mean, it didn't come outside. The other one, the 147 grain Federal Premium, actually hit the outer wall of the jug and cracked it, but it didn't go outside of it. So it wasn't bad. This one here went inside, not much of an entrance wound, but man, so no over penetration at all. Kind of hoping we at least capture one bullet in a ballistics gel, but I mean, not too bad for these two. The Sierra is just too much. This weight retention sucks, over penetration sucks, but the next two aren't too bad really. So let's get set up one more time and on to the next one. This one here is the Vortex, or the Barnes Vortex TAC XP. I have high expectations of this. I shoot this in my 300 Win Mag, not these bullets, but the same brand, and I'm really impressed with them. So hoping for good things. Let's take a look. Usually with Barnes ammo, you kind of think price, kind of pricey, but I do like the quality. One more shot. Let's put it right there. I don't see any water leaking. Let's take a look. Look at that. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, baby. We actually caught. So we have, here's your impact, pretty good expansion, and boom, there's your bullet. About 1.5 inches from the edge. Expansion looks good. Weight retention looks excellent. Let's see if we can get it out of there. Man, like, so that's it. I guess that's it. So there you go. That's what this bad boy looks like. And let me get out of there so y'all can see it. Does it focus? Is it focusing? There you go. That's it. Man, not very pretty, but let's be honest with each other. It's the one of the lighter ones. It's 115 grain. One would think it's faster, but it doesn't. And that box doesn't have the ballistics on it as far as the energy or speed or anything like that. It's something y'all have to look up on the internet. I'm sure it's easily found. But man, we have another milk jug to live another day. My favorite color too, blue. I know this bullet isn't very pretty, but it does retain its weight really well. It expanded. It didn't go through the block. I mean, it's Barnes ammunition tends to be a little pricey. I don't know, they don't have the pricing on these boxes. They were on the shelf, so when I bought them, I just bought whatever. I just went with 4 different ones. One box because it's pretty. The other 3, I know Federal Premium, I know Hornady. I've just kind of been introduced to Barnes, the Vortex ammo, and man, like, this is really impressive. Good energy dump, good expansion, didn't over penetrate. When it comes to life and death situations, when it comes to between you, husband, wife, whatever it may be, your kids, what's important? And important is to defend yourself, defend your home, do what you're legally allowed to do, but you need to know your ammunition. You need to know what could happen. If you have to discharge a firearm, you need to know about over penetration. And guys, now what we're doing here is a very controlled environment. There's adrenaline not accounted for. There's a lot of things not accounted for, but we're safe, controlled environment. And I can tell you, this one right here is, I mean, we had some good ammunition, we had some good rounds, but this one right here was by far better than those other 3 that we have there. But if there's something y'all want me to test, y'all have an idea, hey, can you test this ammo? I don't mind doing it. Just let me know. Message me in the comments below. We'll take a look. Go to my Instagram, hook me up. I don't mind testing some ammo as long as I can find it. So anyways, guys, hope you liked the video. Hope it was informative to you. Hope that you're still watching. You know, we kind of know what we're doing. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we do, maybe we don't. But thank you for watching. I love you guys. See you next time.